crush, crush our opponents. Crush, 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 crush. Where are the pushes? We got Abrupt Decays. Got Lilianas. Nobody need no fatal pushes. Come on now. Ain't nobody need no fatal pushes. When was the last time we 5-0'd? Oh, we 5-0'd a Legacy League recently, right? With the Jund deck? 5-0'd the Jund deck. Flame Jab is push against Mardu. Ain't that the truth? That's just... Look at how good our deck is. Look at how good our deck is. Look at how good our deck is. Well, good. Yeah, it's great. It's great. More Bobby. Hey, Bobby! Bobby! We didn't shuffle it enough after having it sorted. Ain't that the truth? Ooh, a Jundmere. Ooh, a Jundmere. Ooh. Oh, I found a piece of candy. I found a piece of candy, chat. Update Stream Decker. I can in fact update Stream Decker. Good call. Good call, chat. Aggro est of all the Loam. Grab my Overgrown Tomb here. Cast my Liliana. Down ticker targeting you. Dark Confidant is real good in our 27 land deck. You're not wrong. Sweet. These are less likely to be able to kill Bob slightly. By that I mean they're playing Jund, so this Bob is dead, but you know, he's gonna try to do his best. Oh baby. Oh baby, a life from the Loam. Hey baby. Hey baby. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to have played Loam, gotten back the fetch, and then played and cracked the fetch there to play Bob so I could keep the mountain in my hand, and that way I could discard the mountain to the Seismic Assault later. Yeah, that's probably what was supposed to have happened. Bridge this. Alright, perfect. Then put a couple of lands in there. Crack this. Go get a basic forest here, probably. And the red. How did that work? Alright, so we're gonna start by casting life from the Loam. Get back these three. I'm not gonna cast the Liliana yet because I don't want them to be able to run her down with the Raging Ravine. So we'll play the Seismic Assault out here. Oh, it didn't include the trackers. Got it. Thought I exported it. Maybe it didn't. Oh, I only exported the text copy. That's what happened. Got it. So now we just get to 6 them. We just get to 6 them every single turn, right? Oh no! Oh no! Why is your last card? Why is your last card that, opponent? You had 1 card left, opponent. Why did it do a thing? Do we have to take draw steps here? Alright, this Rager Ravine. Oh, I guess I don't have to take draw steps, right? Because we could hit a Ghost Quarter or a Tech Edge to kill this. Yeah. I'm gonna dredge this. Yeah, there's a ghost quarter. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. Yeah, obviously we're gonna flame jab them to death, right? It's just I needed to be able to not die to this raging ravine in the process. I would love to redirect to Liliana. We do care about Liliana ultimate. What a tilt. Just decay into Liliana into Goyf. Oh god, we're so dead. Can I even dredge the Loam here? I have to take a draw step, right? I'm already through 2 Lilianas though. I guess I could draw a Countryside Crusher or a Tireless Tracker, but even those don't do anything, right? I have to kill this Liliana. I think we're dead, chat. I think we've died. Need them to not draw Tarmogoyf. Oh no! Oh no! I wanted to. Oh god. Oh god! I wanted to kill Liliana there, and I clicked on the land, wanting to discard it to flame jab, but didn't click on the flame jab first, and it flooped the land into play. That was awkward. That was awkward. All right, so Abrupt Decay's in probably. It's a Raven's Crime matchup. It's not an Inquisition of Kozilek matchup. No Sreechum or Raven's Crime bringing 3 Decay in a tracker. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. For the record, I think we were in trouble there regardless, but it definitely didn't help that I misclicked. I think we were in trouble regardless, but the misclick certainly didn't help. A little classic Sheltered Thicket into Graven Cairns, just playing lands that are modern staples, you know, the usual. Why aren't we playing the Gitrog monster? Asking the real questions. I assume Bob is dead here, but we'll see. I believe in you, Bobby. Oh, Bobby, I believed in you. If I play this Goyf, they could just kill it. Now it's a 3/4. All right, I lied. Can't bolt it. I can like Liliana it here. Do 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 do. Rabble Master. You're already playing other unplayable cards. You're so rude, Burgle. Why you gotta be so mean to me? Our deck's trying its best, Burgle. Doesn't it get points for trying? Doesn't it get points for trying? Countryside Crusher. Crush, crush, crush. Crush, 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 crush. Don't kill my Countryside Crusher. He's just doing his best to get by in the world. Alright, just some Goyfs. Alright, come on, Crusher, I believe in you. One land Countryside Crusher. One land. One singleton land. That's all you got for me? Dang it, Bobby. They're gonna play another land and then fire up this Raging Ravine and destroy us. This guy says, whenever a land is put into a graveyard from anywhere, it gets a +1/+1 counter. And at the start of our turn, we reveal the top card of our deck. And if it's a land, we bin it, and we repeat that process until it's not a land. Come on, Crusher. I believe in you. Good lord. I guess there's a Faithless Looting on top of my deck, so I don't. I want to draw that. Discard these two. Oh, he gets 1/1 for every counter on it? For every land it bins? That's nutso. Right? I guess I'm just supposed to play this Tireless Tracker here. So that way we don't die to them firing up Raging Ravine. Wait, did they tap their lands wrong there? Why did they leave their black man up and not leave up double green? Seems good for us at least. Emo Banner Rage looks good in this deck. It does, doesn't it? We could kill them here, right? Yeah, we could potentially kill them here. Come on, Crusher. God. Why are we so unlucky? It just got one counter. Oh wait, that's enough, right? One counter is enough. I believe one counter is enough. I get to do this and get back Swamp, Ghost Quarter, Blackcleave Cliffs. And then I get to play Swamp. Yeah, whatever, make a clue. And I get to make red, and then red again, and I get to play this. Then I get to blast this guy. Oh, and this gets bigger when we blast things, too. This card's so good. Smash. Hulk smash! Yeah! Get Countryside Crusher! Man, why did we cut a Countryside Crusher from this deck? That card's really good. Do you want Engineered Explosives in our deck? That's why I didn't want you to cut Crushers. How dare you, Only Road 2, correct out art for Countryside Crusher 2. I can't believe I got talked into cutting this card. That card just, we probably didn't want to cut, well, we only cut one, okay? I'm gonna cut these Raven's Crime on the draw, I'm gonna put these Engineered Explosives in. Yeah, let's do that, just like max ways to kill their crap. This hand seems okay. Get Faithless Looting, ditch my Loam and some lands. It's anti-Death Shadow tech. I suppose I could just ditch 2 lands here and then plan to start loaming them back next turn. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Just like ditch 2 lands here. I can cast Loam, crack a fetch land, and then Loam back 3 lands next turn. No, I think I want to take an actual draw step. I think I want to take an actual draw step next turn. Like we do need some action here at some point. They kept kind of a slow hand. I wonder if they... I wonder if they have some graveyard hate or something in their hand. Seven cards in hand. Let's do it. Smells like Blood Moon? I guess it could be. Oh, Goblin Everwester. I forgot those decks are playing that card. Yeah, I'm just going to take a regular draw step this turn, I think. I'm sure we'll just draw a land. I think it's correct to take a draw step there. If we hit like we hit a Seismic Assault, it was gonna be kind of nutty. They have a removal spell for Crusher, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Yep. We die pretty quickly to this Rabble Master. Alright, I'm taking a draw step again next turn. We just really want to draw Seismic Assault. I guess I couldn't have played Seismic Assault last turn because I fetched the forest, right? But this turn we could play it. I'm actually just dead, right? Yeah, because it's going to be 3, 8, 9, 10. Actually just dead. Guess I could have Flame Jab. Yeah, I'm going to dredge the Loam because we're looking for Flame Jab. Dead. Alright. Alright. Rebel Master's really good. That was when we played the Legacy Jund deck. There was a Rebel Master. We had 4 Rebel Masters in it. That card was really good at closing. Wait for the next match to pop. I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for joining us here. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. We're hanging out, closing out the night with some Aggro, Loam, and Modern. Kind of a throwback donation deck list from Anoronics there in chat. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything else so that people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. Subscriptions are the absolute best way you can support my content. My subscribers are the reason I'm able to do what I do here as often as I do. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. And InkedGaming.com, they'd love to help you customize your gaming experience. They do custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves there. At any rate, we're waiting for this second match to pop with the Aggro Loam deck. We lost the first one to a very angry Goblin Rabble. We'll see what we can do doing these last 4 here of the evening. Stand up, get some blood flowing here. Be nice and alert and awake, make some tight plays here, hopefully. Countryside Customer is a sweet card. It's been a while since I've cast that one. I forgot how large that card gets so quickly. Anoronics offered up the big bits if we get to crush it out. What's going on, Tom? Good evening. Spare Deck is going to be going out of business, unfortunately. So yeah, they are no longer sponsoring the stream. Do. Yeah, I don't know, your cousin. They mentioned that they were making money, just like not enough for the effort to be worth it. Yeah, GP Toronto in the morning. Looking forward to seeing what the first modern event post PT looks like. I know I'm going to Indianapolis next weekend for the Open, so it'll be interesting to see if the top decks as a whole change based on what the PT was. We're making enough money. Yeah, you gotta remember, like, Magic as a whole isn't super large, and, like, when you boil Magic down to just, like, the super competitive players, you get an even smaller segment. Seems probably not good enough, right? It's kind of nice that it has a Loam in the opener, but, like, it doesn't have a Crusher or a discard spell or a Bob or, like, a way to generate card advantage. Yeah, that seems pretty good. You need a green source. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I think it'd be greedy to bin a green source there. Probably fetch Stomping Ground on 1 and cast Faithless Looting. Bin the Raven's Crime and then potentially one of the other cards that we draw. Digging for like a Life from the Loam at this point. I don't believe they're accepting orders currently. Alright, that's sweet. And these Raven Scribes. Go. We have Bob Fadant on 2 into Liliana the Veil on 3. So Bob probably not going to be stellar. Opponent could be playing Grixis Control, but they're likely playing Grixis Shadow, I'd assume. Thoughtseize, sure. Dealer's choice here. If they take the Dark... I assume we're going to see the Liliana go away here, and they'll just push the Dark Confidant or something like that. If they do take the Dark Confidant and we don't draw another 2-drop, we'll probably just cycle Canyon Slough on 2. Or maybe it's the vodka. We did not win the last match. They had a Rabble Master on turn 3 that quickly closed the game out while we failed to find action. Deep in the tank trying to figure out what's going on. Either that or their cat knocked their drink over on their keyboard. You know, one of the two. One of the two. There goes the Liliana. Easy selection there, most likely. And a Shadow. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. O'clock. It's so late for a stream. I really need to make sure I get on time in the afternoons. I'm too old to be streaming this late. Gosh, can you imagine I used to do 24-hour streams? Flame Jab would have been such a great draw, right? Well, they probably had the street right, so the Flame Jab probably would have been a little disappointing. Yep. All right. What are the odds they don't have a Stubborn Denial? It's like 0%. Yeah, I've done 24-hour streams a couple of times. Oh, just second Death Shadow. Sure, that's perfectly reasonable and beatable, opponent. Perfectly reasonable and beatable. So we're dead to a fetch land out of the opponent here, because they'll just fetch Shock and put their Death Shadow to a 10-10. Yep. So Flame Jab's probably going to be our first cut here. Don't really have a reason to get their things while they're low. The Abrupt Decays and Engineer Explosives are coming in. Death Shadow wasn't a thing in 2013. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It definitely wasn't. Raven's Crime seems like it's probably going to be okay here. I guess Inquisition punches through their stuff too. What do I want to cut? I definitely want all of these. I guess our Ghost Quarters and our Tech Edges probably aren't very good here. I could trim some of these lands. I don't hate that. Makes me one more cut. Well, to be fair, like, the extra tools that made Death Shadow like the monster it is today really didn't come together until recent years. Try this, see how it goes. I got some bad news, Anoronics. I don't think we're gonna earn those extra bits. I think it's gonna be an uphill battle. It's gonna be an uphill battle. That sounds very good. This is the type of curve we are looking for. What you got? Discard spell on 1, Bob on 2. It's like my spirit animal. Inquisition of their own, Thought Scour. So they're gonna get to have an early Tassiger, but I'm pretty sure I just need to take their Inquisition so I can stick my Dark Confidant on one here. Ugh. Wait, why they fit? Did they draw a discard spell? Vomit. That's basically been the story of our night, right? Like play a discard spell, they untap and draw the spell we took away. Well, it's a good pickup. It's a good pickup. All right. Crush, 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 crush. Pew, do, 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 do. Pew, do, 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 do. Pew, do, 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 do. This is what undercosted fatties looked like circa 2013. You used to have to work a little bit for them. You used to have to put some lands in your discard pile. Now kids these days, they just cycle a bunch of street wraiths. They don't even know what they're doing anymore. They won't. OP takes the long pause. We're like, what does this card do? I don't understand. What does it do? What does it do? Hopefully this Crusher's gonna untap and be a 10-10 next turn. Or a 13-13. Or something really huge. Yeah, dealer's choice. Dealer's choice. Come on now. Just don't push my Countryside Crusher, opponent. I need this. I need this from you, opponent. I need this. Crusher's really good with Loam too, because Crusher lets you know when you want to dredge Loam and when you want to draw the card that's on top of your deck. Ooh, don't terminate him. His employment is still valid. Don't terminate him. Don't terminate him. My poor Crusher. Don't terminate them. No, stop it. Come on, Crusher, I believe in you. Please don't spell bomb me. 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 Chat. We tried, chat. We really tried. Womp womp womp. Go. Yeah, not anymore. You used to be able to do that, but that's not the case anymore. Literally updated that rule. I'm just taking this hit. No blocks. Come on. Come on. No blocks. Good lord. Come on. Come on. No blocker. Just draw another land. Let this, come on. Countryside Crusher. Come on. You're getting to 7 power, big boy. Come on. You could do it. You could do it. I would love to dredge this Loam. Come on, Loam. 2 lands. 2 lands, Loam. I'm so unreasonably sad right now. I'm so unreasonably sad right now. Why you gotta let me down like that, Countryside Crusher? Why you gotta drop me, Swift Just? There's so many lands in our deck. There's so many lands in our deck. Yeah, if we would have hit a Psycho land or a Fetch land there, we wouldn't have needed another one. Alright, what could you have? You can have an Inquisition of Kozilek. Enjoy. Alright, so Tarmogoyf is chump blocking Death Shadow here. Maybe, I guess depending on what they draw, maybe if they attack with both, it's like trade Crusher, eat Tasigur. What'd you get, opponent? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Yeah, I think we're just supposed to do this. Bad as that feels. We cycle a Street Wraith, I'll just pitch myself off a building. We had 5 cards to draw lands. I should have double blocked, you're right. Look at that. The next Countryside Crusher is going to make himself 3 large. Why couldn't you do that last turn, Countryside Crusher? Why? Why couldn't you do that last turn? Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm so sad, Chad. I was excited to loam some people. And we found some fair decks and they just crushed our Crusher. They crushed our Crusher and all of his dreams. All of his dreams are dead. He has no more dreams inside of him. You're the best, Chad. All right, we're gonna play till they hit a 3rd loss regardless. So hopefully we can scrape out a 3-2. He is hoping. Going on, aces. I do definitely think that cutting a Crusher was a mistake. Should have left old Crushies in there. How dare you try to have fun? Rawr. Can I feel like I'm keeping this, right? Sorry, I'm getting pretty bombed over here. This is going to be my last League of the Night, regardless of where we finish. It's 20 after 10 here, so if we play 2 to 3 more matches, even one more match, probably going to get close to 11 o'clock, so definitely don't have time to run an entirely new league tonight. Kids will be alive and kicking in the morning. I'm going for almost a little over 6 hours now. Probably want to fetch basically just suspend divisions. Alright, so probably the blue-red Pyromancer deck. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this Loam in the bin so that way it can be ready to power up the Crusher ASAP. Oh, that's sad. You working all weekdays in the afternoons then? Yep. Dr. Peasy. Don't want to dredge this just yet. Tarmogoyf. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the Tarmogoyf out here. And then play this Blackcleave Cliffs. And And then next turn I could go Crusher, crack Verdant Catacombs, make it a 4/4 right away so it doesn't die to Lightning Bolt. For the Kiki deck, you're still keeping Kiki and rest of those along with Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, we played the... If you want to see the details on the Kiki deck, we played it earlier tonight. It'll go up on YouTube after we finish here today. I tweeted an image out of it if you want to see it sooner than that. Gosh, we're good. Trigger my Crusher. Oh yeah, always yield. And grab... Overgrown Tomb, Blood Crypt. Your move, opponent. I guess there could have been merit to windmilling the Liliana there, because without Trample, they're going to get to kind of stall our dudes, but I guess I have 2 Flame Jabs to dredge into and a Seismic Assault I could hit naturally, so I've got that going for me. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about, chat. That's what I'm talking about. Just make him an 8/8. Am I dredging this Loam? I really don't want another Countryside Crusher, right? Do I want another Countryside Crusher? Yeah, probably. I probably want another Countryside Crusher. Although I guess it makes Goyf bigger. Nah, I'm just gonna draw it. Getting multiple triggers off of him every turn sounds great. Although I guess the fact that they're threatening to flip a thing in the ice here soon kind of makes that worse. Casual go to 11, yep. You always want another Crusher. I feel like this is just like Immortal's best friend from high school. This is, show me, you really love this Crusher, huh? Hopefully, when they flip this, they don't have a way to get the Pyromancer back. Oh, when they flip it, they're always going to have at least 1 token, right? It's kind of appealing to try and push towards Flame Jab, though. No, I don't want to play the Crusher first main, because I didn't want them to have an Elemental to chump block with. That being said, this thing in the ice is probably flipping over this turn, which is really scary. I have a roast for my Goyf too. That sucks. Yeah, it's actually based on an old modern deck that saw play once by Inquisition. I don't want to draw that. While you're breathing, guess I just attack with my 10/10, right? I assume they're flipping this thing in the ice over this turn. God, Battle Rage would be so good in this deck. Can we build a Countryside Crusher Battle Rage deck at some point? Go ahead and loam back some stuff here. All right, so I assume we're gonna see the thing in the ice flip over here. Yep. They get to bolt me. They set triggers right, so they'll end up with a token. But discard 2 land cards, which is whatever. You get to replay the Pyromancer though. I probably want to dredge Loam just so I can have more shots at Flame Jab. The problem is they have 7 cards in their hand, so I probably just don't have a good answer here. Just bolt, snap, bolt, kill us. Yep. Well, the good news is Engineered Explosives is really good here. Liliana the Veil's a really easy cut. Abrupt Decay is fine. Oh, that ain't, I don't know, the Collective Brutality is good enough. This is a cut the Ghost Quarters and Tech Edge matchup again. We just don't want to go below like 25 lands. That's probably true. All these other cards we have seem fine. Bring in these explosives and decays. Discard into Flame Jab, probably a sneaper. If they're playing the Pro Tour list, I don't need to be worried about Blood Moon, which is nice. Need more surgicals because they're playing magic cards. Ain't that the truth? Remand, Serum Visions. I guess I just take a Serum Visions and hope they brick off, right? They're just a little bit low on lands. They're pretty likely to hit a second land at least, but maybe this will stall them from having a third. Give you a timeout since you're a troll. Think about what you did. Come back when you're constructive. Well, I mean, that's something to do this turn. Those Overwatch reflexes. I'm gonna go pro. They bottom, top, tilt. Tilt! Do. Tireless Tracker. They have a bolt in their hand though that we know about. Crush. No, my wife is a business analyst for an insurance company, which is why she has a full-time day job and I do not teach. They pay her actual dollars as opposed to what teaching pays. Teaching generally pays less than Twitch dollars. Just, you know, which is why I'm here instead of teaching. Don't you dare. I'm playing the Tireless Tracker as bolt bait, okay? I'm gonna get my 2 clues out of him. Okay, calm down, Immortal. Calm down, it's okay. Tracker drew 2 cards, ate a bolt, he did his job. So they have Spell Snare, Remand, Cryptic Command, and then 3 cards I don't know here. Yep. We really want to hit like Loam into Raven's Crime if we're a professional. I'm gonna pass the turn here. I'm not gonna play into this Cryptic Command. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. We're gonna hit a Loam plus a Raven's Crime at some point, right? You gonna Field of Rune me? Sure. Chat. That's so delicious, chat. Tasty. The tastiest Raven's Crime. We drew another land, chat. That's so delicious. It's so delicious. You think our opponent's attached to the cards in their hand? Do you think the opponent is fond of the cards that they have in their hand? They remanded by Raven's crime. That's funny. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Could possibly power up my Crusher. Could possibly help empty their hand here. Nice blue spells you have, opponent. Oh, look at that. We're so lucky. We drew a land. Crush, 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 crush. Are they snapping remand on this? Yes, they are. Deal. I'm gonna poke this guy with the flame sticker here. Oh, actually, you know what? Huh. I could get the Countryside Crusher in under Cryptic Command this turn. But it could die to Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Do I messed up. I should have... I should have discarded the Mountain first instead of the Fetch Land. Yeah, it's safe to play Crusher, but it dies to Bolt, which kind of sucks. I think that's still right to play it out, just under the whatnot. I should have made them discard a card first before playing this. Now they know this is here. They discard their card. Alright, jab you. Go. They have 2 cards in their hand. This should be a 4/4 right now if I had played this better. And then Ancestral Vision, sure. If I had played this slightly better, this would be a 4/4. Okay, I don't care about Thing in the Ice. Hopefully this finds a Loam this turn. Dark Confidant? I would love a Dark Confidant. In the meantime, in between time, what if we Abrupt Decay that? And play my Dark Confidant out. God, I forgot how great it is to Raven's Crime people. It's like, do them the dirty. Just diddle them. Diddle them real good like. Rude. God, then they drew the bolt off the Cryptic Command. What a tilt. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, chat. Chat. Alright, I won't complain about them being lucky because we are far luckier than they are. Crush, crush, crush. Crush, 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 crush. Crush, 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 crush. Do, do, do. Going to Raven Scribe them once. Gonna Flame Jab them once. Your move, Kaiba. Your move, Kaiba. If I'd have cracked the fetch land, I could have played around Rose. Nope, just a Thing in the Ice. Deal. Crusher for life. Let's see if they realize they have to chump block here or not. They did not realize, or they're just hoping that I missed it, I guess. Now we get to Flame Jab them 3 times. Yeah! The Fire Sticker! Give him the Pig Sticker! Give him the Pig Sticker! Got him. Got him. There's not a Gitrog monster in here. We didn't even have room for 3 Countryside Crushers, which was a mistake. Look, it's the simple things in life, like grinding all of the cards out of my opponent's hand while attacking with a giant. A giant. I want young Pyromancer in this so bad. Seems okay. God, how much better would this hand be if this was a Countryside Crusher? Who the fuck are you, and why aren't you a Countryside Crusher, Tireless Tracker? God, who talked me into that being a good idea? Yeah, Young Pyro seems okay. Pyromancer wasn't released when this deck was created either, right? Three giants. That sounds like something Burgle would do. Kill fun. Convince me to play cards that are playable. Take all my fun away. Tell me to play playable cards. What'd they do with their scries? Bottom. Oh, I think I'm just supposed to take the thing in the ice here. I don't have a good answer to it. I could see thing in the ice. I could see Snapcaster. I could see Opt. I could see any of those cards being realistic. Pathfinder is a lot better than Tireless Tracker. I think it's just the thing in the ice here. It's just like one of their harder to kill threats. Everything else we can get with little needles and jabs here. We'll just play the Tireless Tracker on 4. Immediately punished. We'll just play the Tireless Tracker on 4 along with a fetch land. And get this Loam in my bin for later. Right, I just spell snared my life from the Loam. Sure. You do you, opponent. You do you. It's pretty good. I mean, Tarmogoyf, Dark Confidant, you know, are 2 drops that we don't get to dredge back. Details. So they have Bolt, Snapcaster, then 2 cards we don't know. Hopefully they don't have land plus Cryptic Command. Dr. PZ, Dr. P Rizzle. I wonder if this Abrupt Decay will prompt them to burn a Lightning Bolt. That would be great for us. Maybe, but like if that was the case, wouldn't they want to shock last turn so they could snap snare it when if I dredged it back? I'm just Abrupt Decaying that to use my mana. I don't want to count on hitting one of my 2 flame jabs. I'm going to pass back here. When they bolt this at end of turn, I'll crack this fetch land and go get... Okay. Be bolting this now? What? Weird timing. Like really strange timing on my opponent's part. I'm gonna get Blood Crypt, so that way... I guess I can... I get Stomping Ground. Just right at this point. All comp leagues, Anoronics. Y'all are paying for it anyways. The opponent is playing like me when I'm drunk. Yep, comp league. Why modern needs mental misstep? Get out of here. Is there visions coming off next turn? 2 turns. Okay, so a little bit of breathing room here. Get to make 2 more clues next turn, which is sweet. Oh. Play this. Play this. I'm gonna crack a clue now at sorcery speed to play around Electrolyze still being in their deck. Doesn't get it out of bolt range, but we can play around whatever we can afford to play around. I need another Loam. So their visions comes off next turn. I've got 3 draws in the bank here. Let's see if they hit a roast or anything like that. You gonna Field of Rune me? Serious? You're Field of Runing me while I have a Tireless Tracker in play? You just like think I don't have a 3rd basic? Thanks, I guess. And then bolt my Tireless Tracker after I get the trigger? What the fuck is even going on? We're gonna lose, aren't we? Oh god, if we lose, chat. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna lose this game. Oh no, they're drawing 3 extra cards. Oh no! I mean, we have 3 more draws in the bank, I guess. I guess we get to draw 3 more cards here soon too. Okay. Good draw. Good draw. You weren't too attached to those cards in your hand, were you, opponent? Be a damn shame if you were. Oh no! Oh no! Wait, they're targeting themselves? Putting Cryptic Command, just leaving it in their deck. Alright, so I'm gonna crack a clue here and dredge my Loam, hoping to hit a Flame Jab to kill their creatures. I did not. That's unfortunate. Go ahead and Loam, get back Blood Crypt, Graven Cairns, Blood Crypt. Play this Blood Crypt tapped. We're on a 3-turn clock here. The real question is, do I take a draw step next turn, or do I dredge? I feel like I'm supposed to take draw steps here. I could just draw the Flame Jab naturally too. Alright, it's a redraw. It's pretty good. God, that's gross. Alright, that's a Tarmogoyf. Oh, I could have flashback looting there. Could have flashback looting there. Alright, let's dredge this Loam since I have this Goyf in my hand now. We've got 2 jabs and 30 cards. Hey, we're all into the 2-1-3 resub. If I ever remember to resub on time, it would be a year, but I'm a terrible human, so hi, Dad. What's going on, bud? Welcome back. I appreciate it. So if I get to go ahead and cast this Loam and get back Thicket, Cairns, and something else, then I can flashback looting and then still have mana left over to cast Tarmogoyf. Yeah. I'm gonna dredge this Loam, looking for Flame Jab We've been to Seismic Assault. We had so many draws at Seismic Assault too. Discard this. Discard. Actually, I want to discard Loam. Discard Loam. And then I'm going to go ahead and play a Graven Cairns out. And I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Sheltered Thicket, dredging a Loam back. We could still hit Flame Jab on these three. We hit a Fate. God, I got so excited. There was a 1-mana red card in there. I was like, oh god, we hit it. We hit it. We might win. I was so excited. I was so excited. And then that happened. Alright. There's a light from the Loam in our bin still. Alright, chat. I'm saying there's a chance, chat. I'm saying there's a Faithless Looting in there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cast this Loam and get back Slough, Sheltered Thicket, Lavaclaw Reaches. And then if I flash back, no, I just need maximum looks, right? So I'm gonna cast this other Loam. Yeah. Cast this other Loam. I'll flash back this Looting. Dredge the first Loam. Dredge the second Loam. Discard 2 cards. We got there, chat. We probably got there. I really just want them to keep bricking. Can we just have them keep bricking while I flame jab their guys? Is that an option? Is it an option to have them keep bricking while I flame jab all their things? They're actually dead next turn, so we just need one singleton brick out of our opponent. We need one singleton brick out of our opponent. Please, opponent, just brick and die. Brick and die, opponent. You're so very dead. No! Opponent! Stop it! You're supposed to brick and die! Raven's crime you. This is what a desperate man looks like. Ain't that the truth? I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Do 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 do. All right. Can we get a brick out of them this turn? Can we get a brick out of them this turn? What if I just give him a little jab? Give him a little jab on the upstairs. Oh wait. Huh. It's potential that I've punted here. There's one Seismic Assault left in my deck, and if I would have cycled to find it, we could have killed them this turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Brick and die. Brick and die. Oh, God. Chat. I can't. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Yes! Victory is ours! We like to party. We like to. I'm feeling a rally. I'm feeling a rally, chat. We're on the scoreboard. We're moving on up to the 3-2. Let me tell you about a giant who likes to party. He likes to party. He likes to survey the land and then throw down. Likes to throw down. I'm gonna get him. Thanks everyone for hanging out here on a Friday, probably Saturday in parts of the world where some of y'all are at. Hanging out, playing some Magic the Gathering, late Friday stream. Opponent's 2-2. That's too bad for them. It's too bad. They're gonna finish their league 3-2 or 2-3. Inquisition on 1. Let's go. Let's go. no! Oh no! Chat. Can we ever possibly beat Tron? Can we ever possibly beat Tron? I don't know if we can beat Tron. We need to get to our ghost quarters. Oh, you know what? I actually made a mistake here. I should have fetched on 1 because then we could loam back 2 lands on 2. Please play an on Tron land, please play an on Tron land, please play an on Tron land, please play an on Tron land. Yes. Alright, I think I just fire off this Inquisition this turn just to try and tag anything they might have drawn. We hit Oblivion Stone and Chromatic Sphere. Okay, I'm gonna take the sphere away from them. Play this and pass the turn. Yeah, we have 2 Ghost Quarters and a Tech Edge, so we're not on 0%, but we are on pretty low. I guess if they brick on tutors for a little bit, this Liliana might be able to go to work as well. They have a tower, probably play an O-Stone here. Are they not going to play out the tower? Okay. The O-Stone, I'm assuming. And then I'm pretty sure I just want to get Lily upticking next turn. Pretty sure I just want to get Lily upticking next turn. That's like a real clock. It's kind of sweet. A real clock. So I have to go ahead and plus Lily. We'll ditch the mountain here. And then next turn we can crack the fetch Loam, get 3 back. Their hand is Karn plus Forest right now. So they need to make land drops. So we need to just dodge their tutor effects, which is impossible. So I'm sure we're dead, but you know, details. That's basically demonic tutor. Can you just like miss for 1 turn, Tron opponent? Just at least 1 turn. Just miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss, chap. Filed as a miss in my book. They have Karn plus Forest right now, so there's no reason to play this Inquisition. And grab an Overgrown Tomb here. Yes, this life from the Loam. Back all 3 of these. Oh, is discard Loam better? Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I should have started dredging right away. Yeah, you're right. You're right, discarding Loam was better there. Kept the Karn. Okay, gambling. So Tron players do. Okay. I'm gonna pop this. Yep. Found a ghost quarter, chat. Found a ghost quarter. We found it just in time, chat. We found it just in time. Just in time. That's a Raven's crime, chat. Is that gonna be a wrap? God, I hope that's a wrap. Discard your card, opponent. Discard your card. Delicious and delectable. What a delicious, delectable card. So we're gonna kill this during their draw step, just in case there's only one more basic in their deck and they draw it for their turn. They're out of basics. Guess who's got a wasteland, chat? This guy's got a wasteland. How many times do you think we wasteland them before they give up? How many times do we wasteland them before they give up? Before they just like fold in upon themselves? Fatal Push, what a card. What a card. It is in fact Strip Bind, isn't it? Yo. Guess what we're doing every turn for the rest of this game? The thing we're doing right now. Actually, I'm gonna take one turn off, right? I'm gonna go ahead and Raven's Crime them here. And discard this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to red. Play the Seismic Assault. But now we can wasteland them and then for them every turn. Wasteland plus 4U. Yeah, move, Yuki boy. Get yourself out of this one. Get yourself out of this one. It's a shame Zach Elsick wasn't here to see this. He'd have donated so many bits. He'd have donated so many bits. This is it's Panza Jund. Well, look at that. I'm so lucky I drew a life from the Loam. So lucky I drew a life from the Loam. I'd like to give a shout out to my opponent for still playing this game for some reason. Who knows why they're still playing this game, but you know, they're here. They're here and they're playing it. I almost just loaned back 2 lands. I was like, wait a minute, I have a Seismic Assault. Very nice O-Stone you got there, opponent. What if I told you I had 7 shocks in my hand? What if I told you I had 7 shocks in hand and they were all free? What if, opponent? Look who's smart and thin and put a 3rd Ghost Quarter in his sideboard because he hates fucking Tron. This guy hates Tron and put a Ghost Quarter in his sideboard. That's who, chat. Alright, how do you feel about Ancient Grudge in this matchup? It kills Relic of Progenitus if they have it. It can let us fight through a Wormcoil Engine. There is no one crying tears for the Tron player. Is that the truth? I think the Ancient Grudge is good. Do I need the Seismic Assaults to win the game? I think I want 2 to 3 of these. I take back everything I said. This deck is my new hobby. Peace, Prospero. Alright, what am I cutting here? I'm gonna cut one of the cycle lands, I think. I'm going up to, I don't need to board up to 28 lands, and I'm going to... Yeah, I just don't need these Tireless Trackers. No, I think Liliana's pretty important. The Tron deck needs lands and spells, and the Liliana's good at pressuring their hand. Especially when paired with Ravenscrime. It seems okay. I think the fact that it has Faithless Looting in it probably makes it fine to keep. Yeah, Liliana is generally pretty good against the big mana decks. His fever is mostly gone, and he went to bed at a reasonable time, so hopefully he's a-okay come tomorrow. Sleep it off. Opponent mulligan to 5. It's my favorite. Sure. Ooh, a piece of candy. I think I'm just getting Overgrown Tomb here. Cast him a discard spell. Means I can't Faithless Looting next turn, but that's fine. I probably want to hold the Faithless Looting until after. Oh, Worm Coil. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Are we about to stick it deep inside Tron? I feel like we're about to stick it deep inside the Tron player. Is anyone else feeling that way? Feel like penetrating a Tron player? Lube it up, boys. Get them. Get them. Huh. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Get Blood Crypt here. Dang it. You're gonna make me think about this deck some more, Anoronics, because I really kind of like it, and I'm thinking I've discovered some things I'd like to try differently. Think there's some things I'd like to do differently already. Okay. I need to Ghost Quarter them this turn, right? Because I can't let them get to Tron. So that means we're gonna dredge. Am I gonna dredge this Loam? Oh. Ancient Grudge. So I'm just gonna Ghost Quarter them now. Then we dredge another Ghost Quarter there. Although I guess if I Loam, I'd have to move to hand size. So I guess I'm just gonna Faithless Looting instead. Bin the Loam. Bin an extra Lavaclaw Reaches. Pass the turn. Living Stone, sure. Hold off on dredging that. Boarded, hit a Tarmogoyf. Fetch. Stomping Ground here. Used to play this deck. Always being able to dredge low once you got, never having to make another decision. I ended up playing Gristlebrand and Barris, a young Pyromancer that got dumb. Yeah, there's some sweet things you could do. Someone else mentioned a Pyromancer build that was on the Mothership at one point, and I think I remember that. Seems interesting. Yeah, Relic could break us up a little bit. It's possible I should have like dredged Loamed and picked my Ghost Quarters back up there, but like getting the Lily online is pretty appealing. Yep. So they're gonna play this land out, but then the Liliana's gonna push the Worm Coil out of their hands. They're gonna be mostly up a creek without a paddle at that point. I like that they're just getting more power plants. That's clever. Oh, I have an Ancient Grudge in my bin. Duh. Why didn't I flash back to Ancient Grudge last turn? I guess I get to do it now. Brought an Ancient Grudge explicitly for this purpose. Ghost Quarter, Lavaclaw Reaches. Guess who's back? Back again. Grudge is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Do 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 do. I created a monster. Nobody wants to see monster no more. I believe they only have 2 forests in their deck, so we're gonna be pretty close to just starting to wasteland them. Thragdatterson. Annoying. I have this Tarmogoyf. Edict you. Well, I'm back. Back this Faithless Looting. This deck was like casting Faithless Looting before it was cool. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Guess who's back? Back again. Ron is back. A friend. Guess who's back? Booty doo 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 doo. Hey 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 doo doo. Hey 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 hey. I really don't want to dredge Loam at this point. But your Tarmogoyf, God, we're so good at this. So order you. Ghost Quarter you. Yeah, got our strip mine online. Doop, doop. Guess who's back? Again, Tron is back. Tell a friend. Do 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 do. Hey 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 hey. Hey hey hey. I wonder why we're still playing Magic. It's interesting. I wonder why we're still playing Magic. I think our opponent has outs here. Please finish the game with them having no lands in play. Ain't that the truth? We're 2-2, chat. We're 2-2. Can we rally for the 3-2? Can we rally? Can we rally for the 3-2, chat? I really want to rally. Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do. Do-do. Be-do-do. Be-do-do. I don't know if Tron is a good matchup explicitly, but we definitely ran them out of the park there. I wouldn't be surprised if Tron is actually hard for us, but I will take the W where we can get it, that's for sure. All right. Last victim, please. Last victim, please. This deck's close. I don't know. I really like the Kiki build that we played, but this deck's kind of a gas. This looks great, right? This looks great. Need some lands, but our deck is full of those. How's this deck's stored matchup? Probably bad. You could definitely build it to be better. I cut the graveyard heat from our sideboard because Storm hasn't been very popular lately. Need to run I have to go to bed. It is 11 o'clock and it's going to take me a half hour to 45 minutes to do all my post-stream stuff like it usually does. So yeah, I do stuff after the streams too to make sure YouTube happens. Okay, Chad asked for Tron again. And got Tron again. So we better win, chat, or I'm going to be very upset. Chat wished this upon me. So I hope you understand that this is your fault if we lose, chat. That's a motherfucking life from the Loam, though. I am super excited about that life from the Loam. Hey. Don't do it to me. Do it to me, opponent. Yep. The tower that we know about. So they have Ugin, Ulamog. Yep. Now, I really didn't want to loot on turn 2 guaranteed because it's important to take their things early. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's just ditch Loam, ditch Flame Jab here. Then I can go ahead and Ravens Crime them, and then next turn we can dredge Loam and hopefully find some lands to hit. Ulamog. We have 2 Ghost Quarters and a Tech Edge in our main deck, and a 3rd Ghost Quarter on the board. Yep, Stirrings. They didn't snap it off, so maybe they missed again. Yep, that's redraw. They have a 3rd land? They do. Okay. Friend. Alright, sweet. We hit Blood Crypt and another land, so grab both of those. Then shock this in and Raven's Crime you. Warping Whale, interesting. Okay, yep. So 2 lands, please. 3 lands, please. Ding, ding, ding. It's a Loam back, Swamp, Blackcleave Cliffs, Stomping Ground. Get to play Swamp. Let's just chew their hand up and spit it out. Wow. All right. They have just Ugin left. All right, come on, miss one more time here. God, fuck you. Fuck you. What a fucking tilt. God damn it. No, the Ugin Plus does 3 damage. Is the problem. I guess I could start by casting Looting. Yeah, I could fire up Lavaclaw. I definitely need to get some lands back here, though. Yeah, I think we need to get to Seismic. Just like that. Alright, discard 2 cards. Liliana's probably not... I just want all my lands at this point, right? So play that tapped, pass the turn. So next turn, if they brick for a turn or 2 here, we dredge Loam, and then we can 10 the... God, they drew Karn? Seriously? They drew Worldbreaker? What a tilt. Well, we're not just dead yet. I should have kept Lily. Yeah, I guess this makes it look like I should have kept Lily. Fortunately, them being able to kill one of my lands means I'm down a land. Being able to shoot at this. Send this upstairs. Discard that. Yes, redirect to Ugin. And I think I just passed the turn here, right? Because if they want a -3 to get rid of this, then I get to just pitch 3 lands and kill their Ugin in response. If they drew another bomb, we're just done. I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. We kind of have 5 life. Like, this is probably hitting us for 3. Yes, Bob can hop in front here next turn. Please just tell me you drew a land this turn. God bless. So let's put a land in the bin before we do anything here. Send this upstairs, discard this. So I can kill Ugin exactly this turn. Then I can play Bob to chump block the World Breaker. Yeah, we got started late today because Declan was sick. God. We're so close to winning this game too. It's like, we could have beat them ripping the Tron piece into Ugin if they didn't have the follow-up World Breaker. Alright, he's down, ladies and gentlemen. It took us a hot minute, but we ran him down. Sure. Yeah, Sylvan Scrying. You have Ulamog as your last fucking card? Yeah, of course you drew Ulamog as your last fucking card. Fucking Tron, man. Fucking Tron. Alright. 3 grudges and a Ghost Quarter in. Cut these flame jabs, cut a Tireless Tracker, cut the Canyon Slough. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm in for. Yep. You don't. There's no reason why there should not be 4 Faithless Lootings in this deck. This deck 10 out of 10 wants 4 Faithless Looting. Which are out where playing for them. If they had Stone Nothing, we could have like found a Tarmogoyf that was huge the following turn. Or something like that. Yeah, they only had 9 mana. Yep. And then they drew the Sylvan Scrying, which netted them +1 mana. They're a Tron player, so they couldn't count, so they tried to cast it. This deck's really sweet. We're going to talk about some things that I would do differently after this league is done, but the core of this deck is super, super fun. Well, the World Breaker's a 5/7, so dredging the Loam would have only gotten us to 6 3 lands, which is 6 damage. We like cutting a Countryside Crusher was wrong. Loam, cycle, get back Loam, play land. Yeah, yep. So we were like, we needed them to not have the rip Tron piece into the Stone Nuts. I think this hand is good. It doesn't have any of our super disruption in it, but I think Inquisition and a Dark Confidant will hopefully help us find things again. We'll go Overgrown Tomb on 1, and then probably Graven Cairns on 2. That sure feels like it has a lot of play to it, at least. I'm getting tired. Let's sit down to close out the night. Oh. Enjoy the ride, chat. In our fair deck leagues, how many times have you played against Tron tonight? Like, good lord. You kept that at 6? Where'd your scry go? Please tell me bottom. Put a card on top. Fuck you. That's a tilt. I think these are supposed to be Thoughtseizes too right now. That's definitely a thing. Details on how donation leagues work are here. No. Usually you just get to get kind of aggressive here, right? We just go like Bob on 2, into Tracker on 3, and just try and run them out. I wonder if there's supposed to be Grim Flayers in this deck. Another possibility too. Chuck this in. The card that seems like worth exploring. It's another card that lets you know like when you should dredge and when you shouldn't, which seems interesting. Oh, but Stoneforge Mystic and Bloodbraid Elf, those are too good. Those cards are too good for Modern. They have Thragtusk, 2 forests in their hand. Maybe we can get really lucky and hit a Flame Jab here in 4 looks. No, I cut my Flame Jabs. We need a Seismic Assault. We can finish this. Probably just looting here. I could almost empty their hand, but that doesn't really do anything. I guess the Ghost Quarter kind of lets us do stuff. Oh my god, I forgot to float black mana. That's a mistake. Pretty big mistake. Hopefully they're just on the 2 basic forests and this is a wasteland. They could be mono green though. Yeah, they're mono green. That's unfortunate. No, I need to take them off of Tron. I need to make sure they can't play a Thragtusk next turn is what I need to do. Major Relic. Yeah, looks like we're dead. Aces has a protection badge. Alright, I think we're pretty fucking dead here now, but... You're getting dragged here. I mean, we would have been really in this game if they hadn't gone runner natural Tron pieces, right? Like we had discard disruption and other stuff. All right, we're done here. We're done here. What a shitty way to close out the night. Oh no, programmer, Magic Online has stopped running. And I'm gonna reload Magic Online really quick and talk about some things I would change in the deck. Let's load this back up. Nah, I'd rather skip Indy than play Tron there. That's just how I feel. And honestly, that's part of the reason why I stopped traveling for so much Magic. It's just like, if there's not a deck you enjoy playing, you should just like, if there's not a competitive deck that you enjoy playing, you just shouldn't go play. Because it's a big part of it. Good job, everyone who asked for Tron. You did this, chat. This is your fault. Alright, so what do we want to talk about to close out the night? Load Magic Online. Alright, so things that I know to be true. Faithless Looting is fucked. Play 4 of them. Countryside Crusher also felt like it was probably fucked. Probably play at least one more of these. I think I just want these Tireless Trackers in my sideboard. I think I'd like to do that. Look at that. That just rounds out this main deck nice and clean. I don't know if these Inquisitions are better than Thought Seizes or not. You have to think about the matches where you really want the discard spells. The Inquisitions are definitely much, much worse against Tron. But there might be other matches where Inquisition is better. But honestly, like, the other matches where you want Inquisition as opposed to Thought Seize, I probably just want the Collective Brutalities that are in my sideboard anyway. So these are probably better as Thought Seizes. These are probably better as Thought Seizes. Yeah, I probably don't need 4 Ancient Grudges. I like the Abrupt Decays just because they're spot removal and they, what I'm searching for, they kill like opposing Relic of Progenesis and stuff like that. Rest in Pieces, things that people are going to bring in against us. The Engineered Explosives probably weren't really needed. Yeah, there's different things you could explore, like Raven's Crime. I've seen people play like, I'm gonna Google it really quick. Yeah, when Flame Jab's good, it's like the best card in your deck. I think you want, so people are asking about the 27 lands. I think this land count is good. They make the Countryside Crushers much better. They make your early Loams a lot better. I wonder, and this kind of feels like hearsay, I wonder if Dark Confidant is better than Grim Lavamancer or Tireless Tracker, or not Grim Lavamancer, Grim Flayer or Tireless Tracker. I could see maybe this not being the case, just like get rid of all of our super fragile creatures, basically. Because like Crusher has a really small window where he's susceptible to Lightning Bolt, but then he's not. So like having everything in our deck be Lightning Bolt proof seems kind of nice. Player's better than Tarmogoyf. Nah, Tarmogoyf is pretty good. This card closes hard and fast. Tarmogoyf allows it to like get in the way of like delve threats. So at a glance, I think I'd try this. I think the mana we played was pretty reasonable. I think I'd try something like this at a glance. I don't know. There's one more sideboard slot here that you could do. You could do something with. Any rate, it's 11:30. I've been going for a little over 7 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I think I will probably be back at some point this weekend. I need to lock into a deck to find cards to play this weekend. And I will catch all of y'all later. Have a good night.